do it. But it's like, it's so simple to fall into these bad habits. And I feel so bad for a lot of people out there because I know they won't have the strength to do it. I could believe in them, but I know they won't have the strength to do it. But this is what I want at least. I at least want you to do it. I at least want you to be the person that comes in and makes that change for yourself and inspire other people with your transformation. Because if you're sitting up here watching this video, I know that you're different from a lot of people. Truly. It's not that stimulating. I'm in my car yelling at you, basically. But this is out of love. This is out of care and consideration. A lot of people won't sit up there and watch this video. They'll be like, oh, he's stupid. Oh, he don't know what he's talking about. Woo to woo, woo to woo. And for those people, brother, they're not like us. It's real simple. They're just not like us, bro. They're not like us. And that's okay. They're not a striver. A lot of people don't have dreams and aspirations and ambitions no more. They don't have that fire in them. And like, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough, bro. You want to know how to get that fire in you? This is what you do. You have to hold your sexual energy.
Now, there is a caveat here. If you have a girlfriend and y'all have sex a lot, but you don't ejaculate every time y'all have sex, then you can also still find yourself having this passion. Like, I remember whenever I first started my page, I had a girlfriend. I was having sex like damn near every single day of the week, and like my fucking T levels and like my overall like passion was up there. So yeah.
Number one, that's the number one thing. That and stay away from weed. Those two things for sure. Especially those dispos, those carts. The carts are especially the worst. But weed and pornography, those are the two worst things to really kill your drive. And a close competitor right behind that is social media scrolling. Social media scrolling, it just stops your drive. Like it really just stops whatever you're doing, and it just takes from you, right? So that could really go to number one because of how potent it truly is. Like, imagine you were just living your life, and then you just get.
It's like you're on a highway, you're driving, and like you're picking up speed, you're in a pace. You're over here passing up a lot of people. You're making great progress. And then a phone is down there just like a pit stop. But it's almost like a sticky pit stop. Like you get in there, but now you got to get this, you got to do that, you got to see this, you want to chill, you want to rest, and all of this time that you spent making progress, every waking minute, you go farther and further behind it. I mean, like, life is not necessarily a race, but at the end of the day, you want to make progress and you want to get to your destination. And what you're doing whenever you're just on your phone is you're pretty much just postponing that for yourself.
Incapacitated because you're sitting up there scrolling on your phone. And this could take 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And whatever you was going to spend that time doing, you ended up just losing it to scrolling. And that's why that's so bad. At least whenever you know what I'm saying, indulge in pornography, you could fall into this state of clarity and be like, oh no, what am I doing with my life? You could stop and you could at least like in for like a couple hours until you're back corny. You feel me? And whenever it comes to weed, you kind of just get stopped. I ain't lying. Like, you could have something going on in your mind. Now, you don't have no thoughts for real. You don't have you could think like, oh yeah, I'm about to woo. You could come up with a lot of ideas, but you won't have the power to actually act upon them. You feel me? And so you'll wake up the next day groggy. You're probably not going to do none of that stuff. And you're probably going to be like, you know what? I want to smoke again. And the cycle just repeats. But doom scrolling is the worst. And then, bro, you got to think about what you eat, too. And I know my videos kind of be a little bit all over the place, bro, but you need to listen to it all. You are what you eat. And you need to understand the difference between feel, F-E-E-L, and feel, F-U-E-L. The difference is very, very distinct, and yet a lot of people get this all wrong. See, a lot of people eat for feel, right? And it feels good in a moment, but it doesn't actually give them any energy to actually get done what they are trying to achieve. But whenever it comes to feel, it may not taste as good, but it can actually give you what you need to power on through the day. All right? And look, I understand the foods that are really going to fill your body may not taste that good, but that's them demons and the parasites inside you that's making you feel that way.
Oh my God, who said that? What?
Whenever you truly change your life and your diet, those foods that didn't taste so good to you start to taste quite nice. All right? And I mean, let's keep it a stack. Obviously, a Brussels sprout won't taste as good as a cheeseburger. Okay, we get it. But at the same time, you're going to start to acquire some taste to these healthy foods and be like, that's not so bad. And also, whenever I look in the mirror, I look good and I feel good about myself and about my mental health. Because my mental health wasn't so good whenever I was eating these cheeseburgers and I was fat. It really wasn't. Respectfully, of course. But whenever I took care of my body, I saw myself making this change in myself. I'm doing better with myself overall, my eating habits and my overall lifestyle habits. I feel much better than I ever did whenever I ate that cheeseburger for 5 minutes. And then I sat down, my stomach was bloated and hurt, and I'm just, ugh. So it's like you overall feel better whenever you feel your body instead of just eating something for the flesh, for the tongue. All right? And I really need y'all to understand that. But honestly, though, through it all, you're going to have your struggles. You're going to have your challenges. I still go through some myself. My biggest one being social media scrolling. The reason why is because of this. At the state that I am in right now, I cannot really just stop posting. You feel me? Because I require this to do the things that I'm trying to do. Simple. You feel me? But it's like, if there's a will, there's a way. And there's different things in place that I can do to make sure that I'm able to post and not wrap my brain away just scrolling and wasting time. So it's like, it's up to me and my own power and the amount of effort that I actually want to do in this to change these bad habits, right? Because that's honestly my biggest bad habit, that and procrastination. But those two things go hand in hand, and it's usually because of the social media scrolling. You feel me? I don't really indulge in weed or alcohol anymore. I'm like cold turkey and all that because this is something that I go through, and I'm sure a lot of y'all do as well. Impulse control. The type of person I am, if there's a bag of chips in the pantry that's about yay big, you know, like a little family serving size, if I eat one of them chips and I really like how that chip tastes, I'll mess around and eat half the bag. You feel me? A lot of people overlook serving sizes, and there's serving sizes with everything that you do, right? And whenever it comes to the Brussels sprouts, like doing something productive in your life, you're not too keen on that. But whenever it comes to the bad habits and the cheeseburgers in life, oh yeah, give me all of that. Give me all of that. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, you gotta be very wary and cautious of your serving sizes, especially with the bad, because yes, you can have these things in moderation, but at the exact same time, you need to be indulging the good stuff. You need to be indulging the good stuff. For real. Because it exponentially builds, and the more good stuff you do, the more good in your life. The more good and great and excellent you feel, because you're going to be optimizing your life for success. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to live some years of mediocrity for the rest of my life and kind of just stand on this standstill, but ultimately dropping down year by year because I'm prioritizing feel instead of feel and growth. You feel me? And so it's like, boom. If I do some things that right now I may not like, it may not feel that good to me, but it's filling myself, my dreams and my aspirations, then that's just what I'm gonna have to do in order for me to get to where I want. And so if you guys adopt this mindset, my striker, my striver, I'm telling you, you will go far. Farther than a lot of people. Farther than those people who doubted you. Farther than those people who hated you. Farther than you ever even dreamed of yourself. Because it's really not about everybody. You feel me? We may be like, I want to show these people, I want to prove everyone wrong. But it's not about that, bro. It's really not about that. It's really about improving your life and the ones that you love and care about lives as well. Because I don't care about the haters. The haters could be outside in the rain right now. It's not about them. It's about the people that I love and care about in this car with me. Feel what I'm saying? And I'm dolo right now. A lot of people may be dolo in their life. That's cool. I'm right here with you, brother. But at the same time, you gotta clap for yourself. You gotta beat up for yourself, and that's what comes first. Because you can't care for nobody if you're not caring for yourself for real. Because you could care for somebody for a little bit, but you're inevitably gonna burn out. So you need to be there for yourself if ain't nobody else there for you. And put yourself first. Always put yourself first over anybody on this earth. You have to love yourself more than you like anyone else, bro. And it's not selfish. It's not selfish because whenever you love yourself, you care for yourself, you prioritize yourself, then you can be the best version of yourself for those people that you care about. And yeah, man, that's the video. Kamal Fody, I'm out, man. And I'm gonna be posting this on my main account. Yes, it say Cameron. Yeah, but I like to go by Kamar now. I do. How many Camerons I know? I know 100. And Kamar Fody really represent more of what I'm trying to do, more of what I'm trying to be. So yeah, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Still the same person. More real here though. You know what I'm saying? Really just living in my truth. I'm living in my truth, and I hope you do the same on the FOD. Yeah, man, that's the video. So this is what I want y'all to do. Do the things that I told y'all and be aware, right? Stop the bad habits. Stop consuming the cheeseburgers. Focus on the Brussels sprouts or the watermelon.
It's almost as though I'm villainizing the good. I don't know why I was going in on a point of Brussels sprouts, considering that there's other good things for you. Like, I guess I was just using it as like a very stark contrast of like, you know, good and bad, but like trying to make it seem as though like the good things in life, like the disciplinary things that are good for you, are like Brussels sprouts. That's not even true. Like stretching, you should stretch. You should discipline yourself to stretch. But like after you get to stretching, you feel much better. You feel me? Journaling, meditating, just not being on your phone so much, just not overindulging in things that are meant to like, keep you distracted. You feel better. And I'm trying to make it seem like it's Brussels sprouts. But no, it's not Brussels sprouts. It's like a good song. It's like a healthy meal. It's like, you know, quality fruits and vegetables. That's not freaking Brussels sprouts for like, goddamn, some other nasty ass vegetable, bro. There can be good things that taste good, and there can be bad things that taste bad. You feel me? Or like, you know, hold on. Like things that are good for you, and like it tastes bad, feels bad, and things that, bro, you get my gist. Like, you get my gist, bro. Like, I'm trying to prove like some stupid scenario and case, but like even if I explain the other one, I could still just say vice versa to just cancel that out. So like essentially, the things that is disciplinary don't necessarily have to be bad. They can feel good. And as far as the bad things, it may temporarily feel good, but overall, you may end up feeling worse than you ever did before even doing that. Anyways, I digress. I'm gonna get back to the video.
Or whatever good thing in your life that may not taste good, for real, like matcha. A lot of you be talking about matcha. I don't know, matcha don't hit like that for me. But like, there's gonna be some things that you may not like that you need to do. And do them, bro. I believe in you. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a battle. If it ever get dark out there and you got your internet connection and Wi-Fi, go ahead and load up one of these videos. Telling you, I'm gonna get you through it, bro. But I'm only be able to talk you through it, bro. No homo. You feel me? You gotta go ahead and do that yourself. You gotta go ahead and fight that yourself. I believe in you. I'm in your corner. My strikers, my strivers, we all got each other back. For real. On FOD. On FOD, man. We taking it global, bro. Right now, not that big. Couple subscribers, literally. Depending on what page I'm posting this on. But I'm gonna be global, bro. On FOD, y'all gonna see, man. Y'all my strivers, man. Y'all coming with me, bro. So yeah, man, get ready for it. But as far as today though, get ready for your life, man. I don't know what time you're watching this video, daytime, nighttime. If it's nighttime after this video, journal you some, take you some time to destimulate. If you cannot meditate, take something, wrap your head around it, like this. Wrap it, and just sit like that for like 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes. Even if you get to doing a whole bunch of extra stuff, you can think about stuff, you can fidget, but try to stay seated, try to stay still. You feel me? Do something. Destimulate that mind. Avoid pornography at all costs. If you see something bad on your phone, click not interested and move on. Matter of fact, get off your phone. If you see something on your phone that's bad for you, click not interested, Swipe out the app, close your phone, do something productive, and do you like 5 jumping jacks and then get to doing something good in your life. And take like a little 30 seconds to tap into your zen. Avoid junk food, bro. If you want something sweet, eat a mango. You feel me? We not tripping about sugar fruits and sugar and fruit. We just gonna eat them. Feel me? Just eat your fruit. Know what I'm saying? Mangoes, berries, dates. You want something sweet. If you eat enough of it, that craving for that unhealthy one is gonna go away. It may not taste exactly how you want it, but it'll go away. Learn how to cook or something. You feel me? Video games. Just try not to play them until like the weekend or something. Like have like some impulse control. If you're gonna do anything bad, at least try to moderate it as much as possible. Pornography, don't indulge at all. If you really feel like you got a release though, just do it. But no, nothing else. But really try not to do that either though. Like, I'm not promoting that at all. You want to harness and save that energy so you can mold it and turn it into something very powerful. And listen, whenever you get that urge, think about it like this. Imagine your wife, right? Imagine your wife, she's right here. And you're right here on day 20 or day 10 of your retention. And this is you every time you relapse. Think about it. You're getting closer and closer. Oop, you relapse. Now you're getting pushed away. Closer and closer. Oop, you relapse. But it's like the longer you go through that pain, not even painful, that like that fleshing out, that detoxification of those succubus entities out of your body, that lust out of your body, those demons just out of your body, bro. It's not gonna feel the best, but you're gonna become a new person, a better person, a more revitalized version of yourself, and your mind is gonna be better to even much handle this type of woman that you want, and you'll eventually get there, bro. The distance may be shorter or longer, depending on who you are, bro. But you will find that person in your life. But you cannot do it while watching porn. You can't. Like you could attract like a beautiful woman, but that woman that you really want, she's not gonna want you. She's gonna be able to tell. But don't let this just oh, if I don't have a streak, I can't get the girl. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. But the easier it will be the longer streak you got, because you're not worried about it. You're not pressed about it. But I will say this: the longer you go on retention, the more like childlike and virgin like you will become. So you gotta weigh that out. But for sure, that's really the move. That's a whole other video. I'm gonna say that for later.